What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a newer type of video, a past, present, future, basically a Market Monday talk. We're going to look into the last weeks in terms of content and this upcoming weeks of content and what to do on a day-by-day basis. But if you've been enjoying the content, I usually never do this, but it means the world to me if you subscribe. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, like and then comment if you have any questions. Daily no money spent content, as well as 1 to 2 videos per week, basically detailing the market. But let's not waste any time. We're going to go into last week's content in terms of brief recap. On Monday, pretty much nothing but a team of the week tease that ends up at about 8 o'clock Eastern time, and then we get team of the weeks on Tuesday. Last week's team of the week, guys: Priest Holmes, Ronnie Harrison, Chandler Jones, and Myles Garrett. Some mid-tier legends, not really game changers, with running back, a left outside linebacker, and a safety, which really the safety wasn't the best. Now in terms of Wednesday, we got our wildcard Wednesday content being Rising Stars, probably the best out of the 4 types of promos that come on wildcard Wednesday, Rising Stars being the best statistically. And then on Thursday, we got our limited Stephon Diggs, Marcus Peters, which don't have much impact on the market, but we did get our Team Diamond announcement last week to come or whatever in this week. So the Team Diamond announcement on that last Thursday, and then Friday, no content, but the Tug of War house rules, which did have a massive effect on the trading market. And then finally Saturday, Roy Williams and Curtis Martin for the legends, this being more of a mid-tier legend release. So the market in terms of trading did not crash like it would be if there was a Deion Sanders, a Moss, a Vic coming on Saturday. Now to specifically go into the training values of last week, we started at 43 coins per training on the Monday, and then of course on Tuesday, the team of the week 87 ended up being really cheap and the market crashed. We dropped about 7 or 6 or 7 points in terms of training, and then Wednesday it spikes back up. Why? And you need to know, basically, as much as you know what you want to buy, you need to know why, in terms of why the market is going up. Why did the coins go, or the coins per training go up by 6 points? Now that's because when people want to buy training and they want to open these Rising Stars rerolls, you need training to get them, as well as the power up, well, the fantasy pack that came out last week. People wanted to power up their Nat Rising Stars, their Nat flashbacks, etc. So that's why training every week is going to rise from Tuesday to Wednesday, because of the new Wildcard Wednesday pack. People are going to be ripping them with training. The only way you get them is training. So that's why training rises typically on Tuesday to Wednesday. And then Thursday, the market kind of settles back down. They did announce Team Diamonds last week on Thursday. That's kind of why the market crashed, maybe a day early. And then Friday, of course, there being no content, but the Tug of War house rules came out, which gave you a bunch of 76 overall plus ultimate kickoff players, which made the 85 ultimate kickoffs go for under 25k, which basically crashed the trading market, made the market go down as a whole to 35 coins per training. And then Saturday, of course, usually every week Saturday is the lowest coin per training conversion, being you just snipe legends. Now depending on the legend tier release, it'd be low tier, the market won't really move from Friday to Saturday. A mid tier, it's going to go drop a little bit like last week, and then a high tier, Moss, Dion, Vic, the market will significantly drop in terms of coins per training. And then you see Sunday, it already goes back up 2 points, and now we're at Monday, in which coins per training right now is at about 37 coins per training. So you really see the windows of buying at training is you want to make sure you buy Tuesday, sell off Wednesday. That's the 1 day window. That's probably the riskiest, the 1 day window. And then of course buying Friday and Saturday, and then you have Sunday and Monday, which is today, to sell off your investments in terms of training. Now you're not able to just straight up flip training for a higher training, but I mean like with reroll sets. Now combining the training investments at their lowest price with a good reroll set, as we know right now to be heavyweights, is going to be the best way to take advantage and capitalize off the training dips. But yes, as we look at today's coins per training, them being about 37 coins per training, so about a 6 coins per training drop in terms of last Monday to this Monday. Now specific card fluctuations, this is going to tie into the video later, but in terms of last Friday, the Campus Hero missions and reroll sets in the store got removed. The sets are still there, but the rerolls got moved and the missions got removed. That's going to pay huge for, in terms of if you invested. We didn't know this because we didn't think they'd get taken off the store, but not Rising Stars, Campus Heroes went from about 115k to 120 all the way up to 160k, with specific Campus Heroes being Derek Thomas, Vince Young, the cornerbacks and wide receivers being upwards of 200k. I mean, if you bought 10 of these, you were making 60k after tax per if you've bought the right players. I mean, that's 600k profit in 1 days of investing. So it's gonna tie into next week. But looking at the upcoming week's content, this is gonna be a exciting week of Madden content. Team of the week tease on Monday. Now they just really announced it being Mike Edwards and Aaron Jones, for the Aaron Jones being limited and Mike Edwards being the player. So decent. The Mike Edwards is pretty good, but I don't expect the team of the week players to be great this week with Team Diamonds coming out. And of course Tuesday we get the team of the week release with the flashback tease. That should be the wildcard Wednesday release being flashbacks. Thursday we should get a Team Diamond, like 5 cards revealed in the morning at like 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then the full 32 diamonds released at about 8 p.m. Eastern time in the afternoon, as well as with the master card. And then Friday, of course, we get the Team Diamond release, as well as the ultimate kickoff. Rerolls are probably going to be removed. And of course the legend reveals, with Saturday coming on the legend release, and of course Sunday and eventually Monday having no content. Now we're going to go into a day-by-day plan of what you should be doing. Now Monday, we're going to be selling off any training investments we got from this past Saturday. Now we saw Saturday goes up from about Saturday to Sunday about 3 to 4 points when the training has gone up, as it's gone from 34 to 37 from Saturday to Monday. So sell off any training investments, as well as keep spamming for every day up until Team Diamonds. Spam the get a players, and you saw that I'll link the no money spent video on these, like the conversion, how to do good, how to make the most coins out of the get a player pack. But looking at training values, you remember it went from 43 to 36. This is why we need to sell off everything on Monday, because we do have team of the week again. I mean, it's going to be every week for the next 16 weeks. On the Tuesdays, you see 43 down to 36.6. Training right now is about 37. I expect it to be almost, I'd say 33 or 32 points tomorrow. So we're going to be buying training, specifically 87 overall team of the week, because that was the best training to buy last week, and I don't expect that to change this week. Now, I wouldn't invest a ton of coins into it because it's a little riskier with Team Diamonds announcement being on Thursday. And of course, you see it goes from 36.6 to 42.5 last week. So the training will probably go from 37 to 31 coming Tuesday, and then from Tuesday to Wednesday, with there being flashbacks, the training will probably go back up to probably go from 31 to about 35. Now Wednesday, this is what I mean in terms of selling off the training investments. We're probably still going to be re-rolling the heavyweights, as the flashbacks probably won't be worth it to re-roll. It's probably going to be heavyweights again. But in terms of, you need to be fully liquid going into Thursday, because Thursday is the start. It's not the full crash, but it's the start of the crash, because they're going to be announcing Team Diamonds on Twitter all throughout the day. The market is going to be down significantly from Wednesday to Thursday. So make sure you are fully liquid on Wednesday, meaning you don't have any investments, any assets. You are fully liquid in terms of coins. Liquid meaning you have coins, just straight coins. Now Thursday, we see Team Diamonds are revealed. The market is going to start dipping, not really crashing, but dipping. Don't buy anything. You're not buying anything yet, but you should, of course, every day get a player. This is going to be the best. I mean, it's the day before. You probably have the most motivation to do this on Thursday. Get a players, get the low golds, get the high golds, and then we're going to eventually flip them over the weekend. Friday being D-Day, Team Diamond release day, the biggest market crash we're going to see until Season 2 in terms of levels. We're going to be selling off all the golds we've gone over the past week, or I've been saving the whole basically year so far, from the get-a players, as well as you can start to buy trading. Don't know the specific card, probably being 87 team of the weeks, but yes, market crash is buy day. In terms of, if you're like me, I've been saving my coins for about 2 weeks. I'm going to be spending probably half my coins, which should be about 2.5 mil, and then their 2.5 mil I'll be using for investments. You're going to buy any players you want, and I don't know in terms of buying the new Team Diamonds if it's the best day on Friday. We'll probably have to assess that the day of, but if you want to buy any other cards that have came out before Team Diamonds, that is going to be the day to buy. That's going to be the lowest they are, and they're going to slowly rise over the next couple of weeks. But going back to the specific card fluctuations, Ultimate Kickoff rerolls are going out of the training store on this Friday, just like Campus Heroes. So what we're going to do with that, and I think it's a sneaky, but really good investment. We can make a lot of coins on a one-day flip. You saw the Campus Heroes only took 1 day for them to go from 120 to 160. So we're going to be investing in the 88 Ultimate Kickoffs. Now, we're not going to be sniping basically the lowest overall or the lowest price card. We're going to be picking, as you saw from the Derek Thomas, Joey Galloway, Vince Young, specific cards, the most meta cards out of the 32 88s that will probably go up the extra 10 to 20k. We should be doing these sets, so we're going to be sniping the 84 85 Ultimate Kickoffs. You need 2 of them, as well as 4 of the 80s on Friday, and the market is going to be crashing. Those cards are still going to be crashing. They're not going to go up on Friday with the Team Diamonds dropping. They won't. just spike up in an hour because they're off the training rules. We're gonna have about a window, I'd say a 5-hour window through midday to buy the specific cards needed for these sets. The sets themselves, the cards are going for 85k right now. The sets themselves will probably be costing us anywhere from 70 to 75k, hopefully cheaper on Friday, and we're going to buy specific cards, which we will get into later in the video. And then Saturday is probably gonna be the last day, or the lowest training is going to be for probably the next week or so, just because how big the crash is in terms of team diamonds. I mean, them being 32, we're going to get 32, probably 92s, as well as a 95 overall master. So Ben, we're going to be buying legends, specifically legends, because Legend Saturday, for training on Saturday, and then we're going to end up flipping them through the next couple of days. In terms of a recap of the objectives, Monday, which is today, sell off any training investments, being heavyweights, rising stars, anything, etc. Get a player, make sure you are fully liquid, you don't have any assets, because the training market, which means the heavyweights and any training reroll, the market is going to drop significantly on Tuesday, but that's where we're going to be taking advantage of that, buying the 87 team of the week, as we saw last week, those being the best training values. Don't invest though all your coins just because Team Diamond's announcements are Thursday. Who knows, they might invest, they might announce it Wednesday night. So let's say you have 500k to invest maybe in Team of the Week 87s, just spend 250, 300k. Don't do your full 500, do 250, 300, get a little investment, and don't put all your eggs in one basket. As well as the get a players, and then Wednesday we're going to be selling off Tuesday's training investments. Make sure you are fully liquid going into Thursday with the Team Diamond announcements. The market is going to start to dip. Now in terms of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday the market crash is going to start. Of course, spam the get a players. Make sure you're fully liquid before Thursday. Sell everything you have on Wednesday in terms of if you want to sell some players on your team, etc. Because Wednesday is going to be the last day the market is going to be at a good state before Thursday. We want to be a day ahead. Everyone thinks Thursday, sell off Thursday, buy Friday. We're selling off Wednesday and just observing on Thursday. The market is going to start to crash. And then Friday, we're buying, which is buy day, buy players, buy training, sell off your get a player golds, as well as invest in 88 ultimate kickoffs by doing the sets. Here's 4 players. Eric Fisher probably being the best one to invest in, I think the second highest left tackle. Gerald Everett, Corey Linsley, Bud Dupree being some other good ones. Some wide receivers, maybe Will Fuller. Of course, all the cornerbacks as well as linemen are good, solid investments. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Don't invest in 10 Eric Fishers. I mean, split them up. Probably do 2 or 3 max per player. And then Saturday, you are going to want to be buying legends for training, and you're going to see training is probably, I predict it to be about 27, 28 coins per training. And then over the next couple days, it might take, like Sunday might not be the best sell day, but Monday, you're probably going to sell off Monday in terms of like your legends that you bought this upcoming Saturday. We'll get more into that in my no money spent videos. And then of course Sunday, there being nothing. So that is going to be the gist of these type of videos. That is going to be this video. Hopefully I'm going to be doing these once a week on Monday or Sunday to kind of be a day by day plan for the upcoming week and what we've learned on in the past week, as well as probably a best method of the week video on Friday. And then of course the daily no money spent contents, which will give you more like frequent updates on what is the best reroll in terms of training, what we're specifically buying, like in terms of exact cards, but that's going to be all for this video. If you've been enjoying the content, subscribe, it means the world to me. Like, comment if you have any questions. I'm going to be trying to answering every single question in the comments. But that's all for this video. Until next time, peace.